Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Honkai Star Rail video, and today it is March 7th. So of course we got to do a video for my girl March on her birthday. So what we're going to do today is we are just going to do a video. I just found some content I haven't completed yet. So this is the newest Apocalyptic Shadow. I did do stage 3 to kind of clear all the original ones, but I have not done stage 4 yet, which is the hardest one. And what I want to do is I want to do an attempt here with 2 different March teams. So we're going to do one with both versions of March. I want to bring out, so our first run we're going to use the Hunt version of March, and then we're actually going to use the Preservation version of March with the exact same team, because they are both follow-up characters and I think work very well on a Fei Xiao team. So we are running Fei Xiao right now. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna upload this video no matter how well I do. So if I die, it's gonna get uploaded. If I don't get the high score, that's fine. We're just gonna do 2 runs with my girl March on her birthday. Hopefully she'll come through and get us what we need. We shall see. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through here. We do have to do 2 runs here. So we will pick a different team for the second run, but we will have March on one of the runs. So what I'm going to do is you can see my top setup is a follow-up team setup. I already have March on the team. My second team is a break team setup. So we're just going to run this. And then I do want to do another run right after, and I want to try with Preservation March. So let's go ahead and give it a shot here. What I might do, depending on how this run goes, if I get the high score and if it takes a while, I may do the Preservation March run on a different event. But if this doesn't take too long, I may just do the same one. Or like if I don't get the high score I need, then I may go in again with Preservation March and see if she actually works better than the Hunt March. We'll see. All right, so here we go. We are against Aventurine the Gambler here. And funny enough, we have Aventurine on our team as well. Now, the thing I'm kind of excited to try here, we're going to start support with Robin. Perfect. Of course, we got to give the March support to Fei Xiao. And then we've got our nice little setup here. But what I'm curious to try is I actually think Preservation March would go really well on this team. Because she is also a follow-up character that does follow-ups when shielded characters are damaged. And Aventurine, I mean, it's going to make March's actual shields a little pointless. But Aventurine's going to keep us fully shielded, so March should have pretty consistent follow-ups. The unfortunate thing is, like the Preservation March, they do have a limit to how many times she can do it per turn. She has like a cooldown on it. I kind of wish they would just take the cooldown off. I think it would be fun. And I don't think it would make her too busted considering how old of a character. I mean, she's literally like the free-to-play launch character, right? All right, so we got to start killing these guys here. We got to get our counter up. So the way this fight works, you can't just like go after Aventurine. You need to go after the ads. And then you want to get the ones that can be broken, because the ones that can't be broken are going to be too hard to kill. And then we just need to get our counter higher than Aventurine's. As long as we can do that, we're good to go here. It's pretty interesting. It's more of like a gimmick fight, right? But as long as you know what you're doing, you're good. See, now we're above Aventurine, so we're going to be fine. So now we can actually start to break Aventurine and beat him down a little bit. I do have... what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to use the normal, and I'm just going to sing right away, and then that's going to push us all up. Then we can just start doing some more attacks. And so the theory behind this team, if you're kind of new to this team build, it's, Fei Xiao builds counters based on follow-up attacks and just attacks your characters do. So Robin works really well because you can just keep pulling your characters up and doing like a ton of damage and getting more attacks in, right? All right, so we'll just let this go here. Yep, and then we can go ahead and trigger Fei Xiao. And so the more we can get Fei Xiao off, the more damage we're going to do, right? Yeah, you can see now we're going to really burst Aventurine down here. And then once we break the boss, then we get some nice little buffs, right? But yeah, Aventurine is one of those characters that I didn't get on his initial release. And then I ended up regretting it because he is so good. I mean, to be fair, like Aventurine is really a character I didn't need at the time. But I feel like, is by far the best preservation character in the game. It's just, you don't need to run a healer with him. And he synergizes so well with Fei Xiao because he's also follow-up character, right? So the more follow-up damage we can do, it just really helps Fei Xiao look really good because it's going to let her do this more often. And we're pretty close to wiping out this phase. March might finish it off here. Once again, this is her day. Oh, March pretty close to getting the finishing shot there. That's fine. We'll go to phase 2. Aventurine just tapped for to finish that round. But yeah, I just always feel so safe with this Aventurine setup. I think since I've created this team, I'm pretty sure this team has never had a character die. Like, legitimately, I've done all the hardest content. You know, I've gone into, like, the really difficult simulated universe stages. I've done, you know, all of these stages, and it's just like, the team just does not die. It's crazy. Sure, we're going to refresh support here. Help give her some charge. We do have a ×2 multiplier, but we want to get our base score up a little bit first before we hit the 2x multiplier enemy. So we're going to do that here. All right, let's get a charge shot here. Now, it's funny, because I'm talking about how, like, I've never died with this team. Sure enough, with my luck, we'll probably end up dying with this team in this video, right? After I just bragged about it. But, like, I feel like if a character actually takes HP damage, I'm like, oh my god, that's great. Like, what's going on? It's not common. And usually if I start to notice my shields get low, like, all I got to do is just touch this, and it's like, bam, like, full shields again for the whole team. Like, French range is crazy. It's just, it once again just feels so easy to stay ridiculously safe all the time. Trying to think here if there's anything. No, March is going to get pulled up here, so we'll just go ahead and do this, get our follow-ups. That's the only bad part in this fight, is you can't always control where the follow-up damage is going to go. But yeah, if we can get this guy down too, and then we're going to use Robin right now to pull everybody up. And then we can just kind of stay ahead. We did get a nice double there up to 64, which is good. And then we seem to go after the next node that we can kill. So I'm thinking this 30 is going to be a good one to go after. Let's go after this one here. And then Fei Xiao. Actually, what I'm going to do, since I've got her skill, let's get this 22 one with full health. So we can get this one down. Yep. Let's go. Perfect. And our score, we're almost there. We just have to kill this guy here, and we should be pretty good. We just got to get ourselves above 99, and we're good. And I think that should about do it. Yep, we've crowned off. So now, we go ahead and break Adventuring, and we finish this sucker off. I don't need more defense. We can just swing here. Let him take a couple of hits here. That's fine. We'll counter up. We'll get Fei Xiao off. We're going to get a nice breaky poo here, and then a nice little buff after doing that. Perfect. The second fight's kind of similar, where we've got a bunch of, like, the TVs or whatever, and you do want to focus on, like, killing the ads off. It's got a very similar vibe to it. You can't just, like, go right after the boss necessarily. Okay. March follow-up attack here. Go with her ultimate. We'll take it. Adventure. I mean, I could refresh shields, but there's really no need to. So, no need to go after the ads here since we're already at max score. This is where we just attack Adventuring and take him down. And I think Fei Xiao might finish here. Let's see. You know, it'd be nice to do a video where we, like, focus March as the main DPS, but she's not really built for that. She's, in both of her roles, she is really like a support character. We'll take 3,500. I think that's good. Let's go to Node 2. All right, so we got the break team here. So once again, there's no March on this team. If I could run March on both teams, I would. But these characters that have whoops, I got to do this closer to the enemy. These characters that have multiple roles, like the Trailblazer and March, you can't use them both at the same time. You have to do one or the other. One thing that I do want Star Rail to do for, like, Trailblazer and for March is just to make it, like, on the character select screen, rather than having to go in and, like, actually change your role, to just have your box show all of them together, and then if you put one on the team, just not allow you to put the other one on the team. I think that would be fair. And then it's just easier, because, you know, you're going to see in a minute here when I want to switch to the other March. All right, we do want to try to break the ads here. This fight's really built to, yeah, you just want to do a lot of breaking, so this break team's going to be good. But you'll see in a minute when I want to actually switch to the other March, rather than just having her as an option on my character select, I actually have to go into her character profile and change her over. And maybe that's just like a small petty thing, like maybe other players don't care about that. You can let me know if you feel like that would be a good update or not, but I feel like it'd be nice just to have the characters there, because the thing is even though you're switching, it's the same character, you're switching their mode or whatever, it still keeps their build for you, like, saved, right? Like, they've got all their equips, their, you know, everything is still showing as equipped to them. So why not just have them be a separate character in the box anyways? I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but all right, we are going to just do the blast attack here. I should pay attention a little bit here. Now, this team definitely can take damage, right? Because we're not, like, constantly shielded, but Lingsha is just such a good clutch healer, because her summon will just come in and heal at all. It always just seems like just at the right time it comes in. And then obviously you have her ultimate, the force heals through, pushes the ad up. Like you can do a lot with Linkshot where you can time heals, but then also the ad will just come in, or the summon, you know, your bunny there will just come in and heal you, and it like cures status effects too, which is so good. All right, we're gonna go after the boss here. We want to get some break going on the boss. So this is one of those fights too, where the boss and the ads share a health pool. So the thing is by attacking the ads, you are actually hurting the boss. Actually, I should have attacked there. That's fine. So you just want to go, you know, you just want to work on getting everybody broken, really. Let's see here. Let's go here. You just want to get people broken, get damage out. We're pretty good here. We've got like everybody broken. But yeah, no matter who we attack, we're going to be dealing damage to the boss. Let's AoE here. Just keep the break damage coming. And then Ron May going good there. So yeah, this team for me has changed a little bit. Because instead of Ron May, I did used to have Trailblazer there. But since she got the Remembrance upgrade... See, that's another instance, right? Because, like, I have her in Remembrance mode right now because I've been having fun trying out the Memo Sprites and stuff. But now, when I run this team, I can't just, like, keep that version of Trailblazers, like, locked to this team. That's why I think it would be so good just to have them as separate characters in the boxes. That way, on my team builds, I can just have different team builds with different versions of the character. Because right now, if I, say, wanted to do a Remembrance team setup with Trailblazer, I have that team built right now, right? But on this team, if I put Trailblazer on this team, it's still going to be the Remembrance one. Whereas if I could have the Break one as just like a separate character, then I could just have two separate team builds ready to go. I don't have to worry about switching or swapping the characters. I think it would just give that more utility. And I think if they are going to continue to do this with March, they're obviously going to do it with Trailblazer. I think they're going to keep doing it with March as well. And I could see them potentially doing this with other characters as well. I think if they're going to continue to do it, they should just upgrade that, I feel like. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try to get some break damage here. This fight definitely takes a little bit longer, but we're getting there. We got the break. So yeah, kind of what we're doing, you notice there's a break bar on the top, but it doesn't like necessarily relate to the enemy. So it's like as we break the enemies, then we slowly get breakdown on that top bar. And that's really the goal here. So you're just working on... They really built this just to be a nice AoE fight. And now we're getting pretty close here. Yep. All right. And then we've got Firefly here. Going back into Firefly mode. And then we're once again going to try to get as many breaks. I really tried with Firefly because, you know, we got Linkshot and Ting Yun, our Fugue, I should say, doing fire damage. So really what we're trying to do with Firefly is target the enemies that aren't fire weak and then add that weakness to them to help the rest of the team out. Ron May is going to do a wombo combo here. We're going to do skill into ultimate. So we're going to get her passive fully up, which is good. All right. All right. Fight. Oh, shoot. No, I was trying to target the enemy, not do a regular attack. Oh, darn it. So that is like something that can happen where obviously I wanted to use her skill, not her normal attack. And I was trying to switch enemies, but I accidentally clicked on the enemy I was already selected. So it registered as me attacking, which is unfortunate. Ron May can just attack. That's fine. All right, here we go. We'll just go right into skill so we don't mess that up again. We'll take the action forward, sure. We'll take some more break damage here. And then Fugue. I have really enjoyed Fugue. She's a great character. I definitely would not complain if they keep coming out with 5-star versions of like some of these 4-star characters. I think, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I saw something that maybe Su Shang is going to get one. I don't know if that was just like a custom fan thing or if that was an actual leak, but I thought I saw something about Su Shang getting a 5-star. And I'll be honest, I haven't finished the current story yet. I'm still working on it. But, you know, after, you know, how the last story ended, there was a scene with March at the end, you know, because we're still learning about March's background and everything. But, you know, I'm 99.9% sure March is going to have a 5-star character of some kind. And maybe there's more of that at the end of the story. So don't spoil it for me in the comments, but I'm going to get there. I'm thinking actually this weekend I'm going to get the story finished out for the current that just came out. I did, by the way, really like the new minigame event that came out. where you have like the little, I don't remember what they're called, but the little creature animals that are really fun, and you kind of drag them and put them in a certain order based on their skills. It's almost like a, you know, like a tower defense type of setup. I found that game to be incredibly fun, actually. That's one of the cool things about Star Rail. You know, it can be hit or miss at times, but for the most part, I really like the little side events that Star Rail has come out with. There haven't been many I haven't liked, and I know Genshin's known for doing that a lot as well. Genshin, you know, for the time I played it, I tended to not like them as much. There were some I did really like, but there was ones, like in Genshin, I actually really did not like their version of the tower defense games. I hated it. Just because I felt like I wasn't using the actual strength of my characters. It was more, you know, your characters were bodies out there to do things, but it was really like the turrets that you're setting out is what really did the work. I didn't like that. I wanted like my characters to actually have like attack power and like be able to do stuff to the enemies. Whereas in Star Rail, for the most part, I've liked most of their minigame type things they put out, for sure. Let's see here. But yeah, like I said, that new minigame they just did, I really loved it. They've had a lot of fun things. Or like, you know, when March came out, we'll talk about March because it is March 7th here. When March got her hunt form, they did that whole mini game thing where you're training her. Like, I found that to be fun. And then the one where like you did all the drink mixing, like that was pretty fun too. Like, I don't know, I do enjoy all their kind of mini games. All right, there we go. And I think we got it done, right? So yeah, 7,000 should be enough. I think 6,000 is all you need. So yeah, we got all the stars. Pretty good to go. We're about 16 minutes in. So here's what we're going to do. We'll just queue up the same fight because then we can directly compare like the March teams. But what I'm going to do is I'll probably just do the first phase. You guys don't need to sit and watch me do the second phase again. But yeah, I want to hop into the same one. But here's what I'm talking about, right? So I got to go in here. I got to grab March. We have to go in and actually manually tell her to switch. So we're going to go into preservation. And hey, we get to try out March with her new costume. Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to switch to March. And then her builds should still all be here, right? Like light cone and everything. We even got a March light cone. Traces are all good. Yep, everything's still equipped. So yeah, we're going to hop in here. And we're going to try preservation March on the same run. And let's see how she does. Yep, let's go ahead and hop in. So yep, we'll go to stage 4 here. I shouldn't need to replace the lineup. I should just be able to hop right in here. So yeah, let's just proceed to challenge. Oh, hold on. Am I? Yeah, this is fine. We don't need to replace the lineup. Yeah, we'll just go back in here. Let's just proceed to challenge and to see it should line up here. And then, oh, you can just do one node at a time. Okay, hold on. I'm new to like retrying these. So I just want to go to node 1. Yeah, and there it is. You can see, oh, I do want to change it. Okay, so let me go back. I do want to change lineup. So that's interesting. It did hold on to the other version of March for this. So yeah, we'll just go in and start a new one here. That's fine. And then what we're going to... Okay, now it's automatically swapped over to the new version of March. So yeah, I just want to see how she does in here. Changing will undertake the challenge, will clear the current challenge lineup and course. Ooh, I don't want to clear my node points. I mean, I already claimed the rewards. Whatever, we'll just go in. Like, it's fine. I would have to imagine, hold on, if I just like quit out of it, it's not going to give me like 0 points, I would hope. But it's fine. I claim my rewards. I don't mind, whatever. And who knows? This version of March, we're confident she can do it. You know what? We are going to go in with March's skill here because it is March 7th. All right, let's go in with the March skill. So we did have to sacrifice the facial skill to do this, but that's fine. All right, March. Yeah, there you go. Immediately got a follow-up attack. And we're going to get a little bit of freezing going on here as well, right? So we're just going to open with the facial ultimate right away. I don't know. I think this is going to be kind of fun because I've always liked Preservation March. I've always thought she was a very underrated character. Obviously, now there's been a lot of power creep and Preservation, especially, you know, with Aventurine. But I still think there's some use for her here. So we're going to see in combination with the Aventurine and just having Mega Shields. Yeah, see, March is just going to keep countering. Now, you see her garbage is doo-doo, right? Like 100 damage, whatever. But the significance of it is when she's hitting type weakness, she's working to break those enemies. And then she's adding to Fei Xiao's counters, right? To her build-up to getting her ultimate. So I don't know. Now, this is the bad part is we're not getting the extra March follow-ups there like we normally would. So that's kind of the give and take of it, right? But we'll try it once again. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to pop Robin here. Now, I am still going to use March's skill because it does other things. Like, it's going to make characters more targetable and things like that. So I'm actually going to put it on herself. We're going to make March more targetable here. I guess I could have put on Aventurine because that would help his counters a little bit too. But yeah, we're going to make March the focus here. We're going to make March take all of the attacks. And see if we can't get some freezing off here. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Perfect. And we'll just try to remember, I think my first score was like 35 something we had gotten on the first one. So we'll see what we end up on this run. And we can see if this run does better or worse than the first one. I'm sure this run won't be as good. Because I would say for this team specifically, yeah, there she actually did some decent damage on that hit. You know, considering. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of damage there. Let's do a March ultimate. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've seen this. Because, yeah, they made that Hunt March so good. I haven't, like, had a reason to break this March out very often. So we can actually go after Aventurine at this point, huh? But, yeah, I feel like Fei Xiao is getting, you know, very similar amount of ultimates here. Yep, we'll just go ahead and do these. Big damage, big damage. Okay, Aventurine. Yeah, you can see here, we don't even have to refresh our shields. Like, we're just good. We're just, like, good to go. Perfect. Drop it in. Drop it in. Okay, do I use shield? The other thing, too, about this March is she can cleanse, right? When she does put the shield on. I mean, I've got max points. Let's just refresh shield. Let's put it on Aventurine. Let's do that. Okay, and then I don't need to refresh supports. We'll just attack. That's fine. Go ahead and do this. I mean, our score is plenty high enough here. Fei Xiao, let's go ahead and do it. Bam. All right. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then, we'll just attack. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and refresh here. Pretty close to having ultimate up. Go ahead and drop some of those. Aventurine dropping down. There we go. Hey, we got our ultimate up. Let's do it. And that's going to finish off phase 1 here. I probably could have held off on that Fei Xiao ultimate and built it up and just killed him by other means, but that's fine. Give us more time to play around here. March counter, we'll take it. Yeah, we don't need more defense, so I guess we'll just attack the little guy here. We got to get these guys broken and out of here. Ooh, I'm eyeing that 75 over there. That's looking pretty spicy. We can get that 75 guy down. We'll take all the follow-ups for sure. We're going to hold off on Robin until Aventurine's about to get a turn. We'll just attack with March, get a little break damage going. All right, we're going to do this. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to try attacking the 75 guy and see if we can do damage. And we're going to queue up Robin. Because I don't want to use her ultimate for that sliver. I should have done that differently. Let's see. Yeah, these unbreakable ones, like, you just, like, can't do damage to them. So I kind of wasted that Fei Xiao ultimate. So that's a misplay. Alright, now that should get somebody else to be breakable here. Which, we got the ×2, but we don't want that yet. It's too early for that. Too early for the ×2. Alright. Got Fei Xiao up again. Perfect. And then Fei Xiao's got ultimate to kill whatever one just opened up. We have an 8. Still too early for the ×2. Let's go for the 8. Okay, the 8 is out of here. Hopefully you get a higher number that's breakable this time. We got a 22 and a 30. Okay, good. I mean, I don't really... Oh, sure, we'll shield up Aventurine again. Just make sure he's nice and targetable. Do the March ultimate. Oh, the 30 got... Okay, we have to go back to the 22. The 30 was breakable for a little bit there. I thought. Maybe I missaw that. Alright, that should take you out. Perfect. Okay, and then let's see what we're at 50. Okay, so we can just hit the ×2 and we're good. Yeah, let's just hit the ×2. I know he's got lower health. I could have killed the 30, but I mean this gets us to where we need to go, so why not just do it? That should perfectly put us at crown status. Now we're gonna go after Aventurine. Let's get some break damage down. And you can see the freeze coming into effect there. Perfect. Yeah, I did think that I saw, and once again, I don't know if this was a leak or a fan thing or like a fake thing, but I thought I saw something that there was like a 5-star march and she was going to be Remembrance. You guys can let me know if that's anything true, if there's anything valid with that, or if that was just something I saw that maybe was a fan thing or somebody baiting online. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of hard like research on that stuff yet for Star Rail. I haven't been watching videos, so if you guys know anything about, once again, like I said, I think I saw something about maybe a 5-star Sushang and then maybe something about a 5-star March. So if any of that's true, let me know. But my thought is I'm kind of right now just in save mode. And if I can save until a 5-star March comes out and then just dump everything into that, because I'm going to tell you this right now. If they drop a 5-star March, I don't even care if she's bad. I'm going to go ham and make her as good as I can. She's one of those characters that I think is worth it. Oh, shoot, I forgot to refresh with Robin. That's okay. I mean, we're pretty much done with this fight here. I think Facial is going to finish off here. I did have a couple of misplays in this run, though, so I'm just curious to see how close my score is going to be. But definitely for this team, the Hunt March is probably better, for sure. Which is why people run around this team. Topaz, obviously, very premium here as well. But I don't have Topaz, and I just prefer to use my girl March, who's a free character, so we always like our free characters here. Ooh, we can get another March Ultimate maybe before the end here. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to kill or not, but we'll find out. This might kill. Yeah, I think it's going to kill. All right, well, there you go. What did we get for a score? 33-29, not bad. Like, pretty close to my first score, actually. And we did have a couple of misplays that probably could have improved the score. So, anyways, guys, happy March 7th. Let me know what you think, and definitely hit me up in the comments if you know any of those leaks about possible 5-star March coming. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.